In Minecraft Dungeons, we have a super secret cow kind of level, and in that cyber secret cow kind of level, we have an area that is pretty hard to come to, and in here we have a piston, and you can jump up, and that's pretty much what we have going on there. Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys, welcome to another one of my Minecraft Dungeons videos. This time around, I decided to grind no less than 100 bosses here, because I need better gear. Obviously, I want 108 gear all over the place. In a complete completion of the secret level here, I took down 638 cows. The boss can spawn cows, so the numbers may vary depending on random and depending on how you take on the boss. So what is this video gonna be about? Well, I was pretty curious, being a massive Diablo player, having played every single one of the Diablo games, expansions, you guys name it. We had the secret cow level there multiple times, and you could get like the hell bovine cow armor and really cool things in the secret level. So now that we have the Mooshroom Monstrosity, I was hoping that this level would allow me to get some really crazy, super rare, sneaky, unique loot. And well, this is an attempt to get that anyway. The base concept here is I decided to start out by grinding this level 100 times in different ways, trying to find out, is there a difference in the type of loot that we get? Doing 100% completions, am I getting a higher power level loot? Doing 50% completions, not dying, using my ranged weapons, trying all sorts of different things, trying to figure out, can I in any way affect what I get drop-wise and what I get in the chest. As you can see here, trying to do it with TNT on top of my head, trying to finish off the boss with TNT. I mean, I tried pretty much everything you can imagine in the secret cow level, trying to find out, is there any way I can affect the drops? Can I do anything to get a higher chance of obtaining level 108 gear? So the TLDR kind of stuff is, it doesn't seem that way. Based on 100 takedowns of the boss in different ways, the boss drop and the artifact drop did not appear to be affected. Whether I did everything, opened the chests, nothing. It appeared to be completely random. Keep in mind, guys, this is 100 recorded kills, so I mean, if I had 10,000 kills, the data would be better, but based on my 100 kills, it doesn't really matter. If you speedrun this or you clear out the entire thing, you are gonna get, like, every third takedown of the boss was a rare or better item. And well, I mean, the amount of 108s that I'm gonna be getting from doing this is it's a bit of a shocker, let's just be honest about it. So trying with a crossbow, got a crossbow, that only kind of worked once, so it was not in any way a thing where I could say, if you do this with a crossbow, you're gonna get a crossbow loot. No, that is not in any way how it works out. The way that I've been doing this is that I have a 108 pickaxe with double life leech and poison cloud, and using that and the crazy death cap mushroom pretty much just allowed me to trailblaze through the entire thing without really being in any kind of danger. With that said, I tried to complete with like losing no health, dying once, twice, 3 times to see also if that would affect the level of the loot that I got from the boss, but abso-freaking-lutely nothing. In my opinion, taking down the boss is easiest done up close range. If you are standing at the dead center of the boss, he will not trigger his absolutely crazy area battle kind of thing where he just shoots out these poison exploding shrooms. So you can if you have the health to tank him, it is the way to go in my opinion. Unless you have a crazy harp bow, then of course you can 1 or 2 shot him, but that's a different story entirely. So we're slowly but surely moving forward here in the grind, sharing the gear as it comes. Every once in a while I'm gonna be just like giving you guys a snapshot of the items I have looted during my gameplay, and of course when something really amazing comes along, it will be highlighted as well. As you can see here, this is 17 takedowns of the Mooshroom Monstrosity. The crazy cow level kind of thing that we have going on is a very interesting level, because loot wise this is the worst level you can play. The drop ratio in terms of emeralds and gear from the normal moose is just beyond horrible. Even if you have enchanted gear that will allow you to get even more emeralds, this is the worst map that you can play in terms of getting pretty much anything. There I got a fox armor, which appears to be a unique armor specific to the item that we can get in here. So we have a few things, void caller, fox armor, things like that, that appears to drop pretty consistently in here. Fireball thrower, probably the only item you would want to farm this level for, because this is gonna be a massive spoiler. 100 takedowns of this boss, and I didn't get any like crazy super unique gear, like nothing with a Mooshroom Monstrosity pet or golem or a helmet or anything that was themed around the mushroom or cows or anything new kind of super secret. Just plain old grind for items. Speaking of items, as you can see here, the quivers, all that kind of stuff, we get one every single time, and the power level of the items that I got from the chest have been from 100 to 107 throughout the grind. Nothing that I did during my gameplay appeared to affect in any way the power level of the artifacts that I got for completing it. About 1 in 3 boss takedowns, like I said before, gave me a rare or better. About 1 in 4 gave me a unique item. The power level of these items completely random. Nothing that I did was able to consistently affect the power level of the items that I got. Not the commons, not the rares, and not the uniques. And I tried to complete the map where I opened the chests that we have in the secret map. We have from 0 to 4 chests, completely the same kind of stuff. Once again, completed a few grinds. This is a snapshot of the new items that I got. And as you can see, we don't have a lot of level 108 items going on. We don't even have a lot of level 107 items going on. I managed to get a single one here, the sword. And if you are in the complete end game, if it's level 100 or 107, it doesn't really matter that much. What you want is level 108. I have 2 level 108 items at the time of this shot here, and let's be honest, that's just not enough. It's just not enough in any way whatsoever. But I'm continuing the grind, getting up these golems, getting up more mushrooms. Jailer's Scythe, something I would love to see in a 108 level as well, but for some mysterious reason, even though I have now done this in recording, and let's be honest, I've played this quite a few times before I started to do a recording grind, nothing that is really amazing, nothing whatsoever. And there is, I mean, wow, taking out this huge boss time after time after time, hoping every time to see this crazy unique item spawn with an arrow upwards to indicate I got an upgrade. And well, with about 30 takedowns, 32 completions of the last boss. This is Apocalypse mode, the hardest mode in Apocalypse, the secret level. This is the last thing we can do in the game, and I still haven't gotten a single item upgrade after 33 completions. So why am I keep doing this? Well, of course, like I said, I need to grind this like crazy to see if we have something super unique that will appear. But if you take a look at my level, I'm level 164. 164, guys, that is a huge amount of levels. And leveling up in this secret mushroom kind of world is beyond insane. Even when I'm doing speedruns, I can get 1 level every 1 or 2 playthroughs of this game, and it is one of the fastest maps that we have. So if you want to increase your account level, if you need more enchantment points, this is where you want to go. Once again, I got a unique item 107, the Sun's Grace, heals allies in the area. not that interesting really. I haven't multiplayed yet, so healing things is mostly gonna be related to my Iron Golem, and I can just resummon it, so I don't really feel it is that important an item to have. It, like, if it had been 108, I would have fooled around with it. Right now I'm just keeping it as one of those for reference kind of items, but as you can see, loads of stuff coming in here. The majority of it is just being salvaged because nothing that I need whatsoever. I've gotten better items by just completing the game on Apocalypse, playing for fun, than grinding the secret map over and over and over. But let's dig into a little bit more grinding because we are not done yet. No, we're not. 37 and counting. Wolf's armor, nobody cares. 38 times. Fireball thrower, yes, I would love to see a fireball thrower. 108. Nah, so far nothing. Another Sun's Grace. I mean, if this is the end of the end game, come on man, give me something amazing. Give me even more goodies so that we have cool, fun, and amazing things to showcase. Exploding Crossbow, wouldn't mind getting that. 108. Deathcap Mushroom, would love to get that. The Void Caller, also kinda interesting, being a unique item, but with Imploding, it's just a gravity pull. Also not that cool. Jailer's Scythe, once again getting a unique item, but as you can see, red arrow down, meaning not the level that we are looking for. Holy freaking moly, we're talking hours of grinding already, and this is pretty much what I have to show. Abso-freaking-lutely nothing, just salvage junk over and over and over. A massive kudos to those out there that have gotten better gear than what I have, because this is not casual mode grinding, this is super hardcore grinding, guys. And even though I have some amazing items, some great 107s, even unique ones, it's just not really where we needed to be in the game. But this is pretty much a snapshot of where I am, almost halfway through the grinding of the secret cow level, the Mooshroom Monstrosity grind. 46 times. Another Void Caller, unique item, 2 low level Claymore, no freaking body cares. I've been playing for the most part with my own Iron Golem as my helper, but I decided it was time to do something completely different right now, because I have been grinding the entire map with all chests. I've been doing the entire map without chest. I've been doing half of the map, really trying to do a lot of different things in the secret cow level. But I wanted to try to see also, can I in any way super speed run this? Is it gonna be possible for me to just grind down the boss? And what is the best way to just take down the boss over and over and over again to get a lot of really cool fast drops? Because after having taken down more than 50 bosses, it was pretty clear to me based on my stats that it didn't matter whatsoever what I did in the map. The boss loot appeared to be completely random, and after countless, well, not countless because I did have a counter, still no 108 drops in the game. Unbefreaking-believable. I mean, we're talking more than a workday of grind, and this is pretty much what I had to show for it. Like I said, the worst map in the game if you want random junk dropping, because you can salvage that and you can use it in the store. In terms of emeralds, it is even worse. But then I did this stuff here, and just consider how crazy this is. I've never really used the feather. I could have been using my swift boots as well, but you can actually run past every item, not every item, every mushroom in the game. And if you get stuck, you can use the feather to jump, stun down every single one of these moos, and then you can just continue, meaning that you can get to the boss in probably around a minute. Now this is the stuff that I'm talking about. It took me more than 50 runs of hardcore grinding through the entire level, almost level 180 before I started doing this, because I wanted to also find out, is it worth it to grind the moos? Do we have crazy good loot for them? Is there a higher chance of getting unique items, rare items, anything from these moves The only thing they are good for is for account experience points. If you want more enchantment points, this is an amazing level to grind because you don't have any range, you don't have any creepers, you don't have any spiders. It is a very easy grindable mission. But if you just want cool, fun, amazing loot from the boss, you can use the feather, also take on the swift boots, use the death cap mushroom, just trailblaze to it, and then you can tank it out. Unfortunately, I don't have a 108 harp bow that fires 5 projectiles of doom, death, and destruction, so I'm meleeing it, and as you can see, it is fairly doable also just with my feather as an artifact. I can just replace it if I wanted to, but I just wanted to see if I just run completely up and face tank the Mooshroom Monstrosity, is it gonna be doable, and what kind of time will it take? And this was a win compared to the other ways of grinding it. Even though I only had 1% of mobs defeated, I still managed to get to the boss and get exactly the same kind of loot as what I did before. I'm dealing almost 600,000 damage to the boss alone, meaning that it has a huge amount of the damage. If you saw one of my first completions, I did like 5 million damage. My other casual completions were about 2.5 million damage, but the boss alone is about 600,000 damage. Now, cool thing here is that you can get the golem kit, so you can actually get a high level golem. And the golem is pretty cool to have, in my opinion, the best pet because it has area damage and survivability. But as you can see, I'm getting junk after junk drop from the boss. And I'm really starting to feel like perhaps it was a bad idea for me to be grinding out this level. Once again, a bit of a showcasing what I had after countless grinds, just keeping some of the items that I feel I may want to be trying out even though they aren't completely maxed, some that I want just for reference for my collector's gene. We don't have an unlimited inventory space, so it's meh, but I also want some of the items I'm keeping because they have enchantments that I want to be fooling around with to make really crazy, cool, fun, amazing synergies. But this is once again 66 grindings, another Sun's Grace, not a single 108 drop whatsoever. I have had so many items. I've even been salvaging things, I've been spending my emeralds in the merchant, getting absolutely nothing. I feel like my luck is the worst whatsoever. Getting a death cap mushroom and it's not an upgrade either. As you can see, just tanking these down one after one. Getting a flaming quiver. I actually had one that was the same level, but this one was indicated as rare. And it may be worth noting that rare items in general, when we talk artifacts, rare artifacts actually have worse stats than their common counterparts. So you get more when you salvage them, but they are actually worse. I mean, we're talking a nitty-bitty kind of few points, but all else equal, the rare artifacts are worse than the common ones. So another mugshot of what I have amassed. Oh boy, so much complete junk. I mean, it is unbelievable. 102, 104, 105. As you can see, a 107 quiver. That's kind of nice. It's a nice one to have, but most of this is completely horrible, useless, and even though I've been speed grinding this, the loading time, the grinding time, everything in and out, it is not feeling super rewarding. This is the last thing that we have in the base game. It is a secret that you need to collect runes and all the other maps. You need to unlock it. I mean, this is supposed to be the epic place of amazingness. And so far, after countless hours of grinding, nada, nothing. 76 completions, 77 completions. Are you kidding me? Where are my good items? 78, just taking down this monstrosity time after time after time. Can we even get a 108 drop in here is what I'm thinking by now, because, I mean, come on. I'm not even asking for crazy, I just want something that is an item I would actually use. I am level 188, closing in on level 200, and I'm getting a common wolf's armor for taking down the boss. But there we have it, guys. Exploding Crossbow. It finally dropped my first 108 item in the last crazy secret map in the game. Now, it was a common, sorry, it was a rare and not a unique item. I do have all 3 enchantment slots available for it. Not really what I was hoping for, but wow, less than 100 grinds of the secret level gave me my very first 108 drop in there, and it was a crossbow. And the cool thing about that is this was actually the last base slot that I have, weapons and armor, that wasn't 108. So I now have 3 108 pieces of gear, just have my artifacts left, and then I am capped on the power. So this was pretty amazing. Of course, this was not what I set out to get. Did I just want a rare crossbow? Nah, I mean, it was an exploding one and it is kind of cool, but honestly, I'm gonna be farming the hop because I think the hop is the best crossbow in the game. Of course, the firebolt would also be amazing from in here. Not the imploding, not the void one, the firebolt thrower, that would be really cool. But a single 108 drop from taking out the 100 Mooshroom Monstrosities. No crazy unique Mooshroom armor, no Mooshroom pet, but look at my levels, guys. I'm level 194 here, closing in on level 200 in Minecraft dungeons. I don't really know how high level players are because I haven't been doing a lot of reading or checking out videos on the game. As you may imagine, I have just been grinding and grinding 96 takedowns, almost to the point where I can say that I have done 100 consecutive completions of the Mooshroom Island 98. And if you guys noticed, the very first one, number 1, didn't actually include the takedown of the boss. So as a bit of a bonus, I decided I might as well include number 101 so that we have 100 boss drops recorded for those interested in the loot ratio. How often do you get uniques? And what does it actually take to get an item upgrade? So that's pretty much what I had to share in this video, guys. 100 completions, 100 takedowns of the Mooshroom Monstrosity, and I got one item that I could use, a 108 rare exploding crossbow, meaning that it's time for me to dig into another adventure of my own here in Minecraft dungeons. I think I'm gonna take on the merchant, grind up 250,000 or something like that, and just see what it takes to get a 108 item from him, because I'm thinking it can't be slower or harder than doing it in the secret dungeon, because we have maps in the game that give so much emeralds, so many drops that we can salvage, and I even have pretty good items that allow me to get more emeralds. That was pretty much what I had to share in this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to put your comments, thoughts, and suggestions down below. As always, thank you very much for watching.